Hello, this is Kellenberg. Today I'm going to be reviewing Saw 2. Now the movie starts off with a man named Michael, and he's in a trap. To escape the trap he has to get the key. However, the key is behind his eye, so he has to cut out his eye. He of course fails. The SWAT team raids the building John Kramer's in. Oh, that's the Jigsaw Killer for those that don't know. And we find out he has Detective Eric Matthews' son, Daniel. And he says he's in a safe place. There's also a monitor showing the trap, which we later see. Now in the trap is Daniel, Xavier, Gus, Jonas, Laura, Addison, and Obi. Oh, and Amanda Young. Amanda actually tells them that Jigsaw wants them to escape, and they want to know how. And she said, because I've played before. And we see a flashback from the first one. And naturally they don't follow orders. They weren't supposed to use a key. Oh, they have a poison in their body. But they weren't supposed to use this key, so, they try it anyway. And we found out there's a gun on the other side, and it shoots Gus, killing him. And then with Obi, well, the door does open, by the way. We find out in a later scene that Obi helped kidnap them. So he has to find the antidote, but it's in a cremation oven. Oh, there's actually two, but yeah, he gets burned alive. The Jigsaw Killer also said that the combination of the safe is in the back of their mind. We find out that's on the back of their necks. Oh, and there's a part where Xavier is supposed to retrieve the key for an antidote, but it's in a pit full of needles. Instead of getting it himself, he throws Amanda into it. She got the key, but it was too late. I hate that dude so much. Xavier. Now we find out more about the Jigsaw Killer. We find out he was diagnosed with cancer, and we find out after that diagnosis he tried to kill himself, but he survived. Now after Xavier finds out about the numbers on their necks, he tells Jonas to turn around, and then they get in a fight. And Xavier kills him with a spiked bat. He wouldn't tell him why he should turn around though. Yeah, this dude annoys me. Oh, this poison is actually a nerve agent, but I think you got my point though. Now Laura actually dies from the nerve agent, but then they find out who Daniel is. And of course they're mad, so they abandon him. Well, Addison and Amanda do. And yeah, they find out that he's Eric Matthews' son. Oh, why they're mad at him? Eric Matthews framed all of them. Oh, this part's stupid. Addison finds a glass box containing an antidote. She puts both her arms through the holes. The holes have these like spike things, and gets stuck. Xavier walks in but leaves her to die. He's only there for the number. That's so stupid though. Why would you put both of your arms in it? I mean, it would be painful enough to put one, but how I do is I'd put one, and then, use the other arm to, get loose. Now, Amanda and Daniel move the safe, and there's a tunnel, and this leads to the bathroom from the first film. Xavier finds them, though, and Amanda asks, how are you going to know what your number is if I don't tell you? So he takes his knife, and he cuts his skin off the back of his neck. Daniel slashes his neck with a hacksaw. Good riddance, I hated this dude. Eric then beats up John, and he shows him where the house is at. Rig leads his team to a house, where they find VCRs playing previously recorded images. So we find out all this already happened, and it's not going on right now. Eric goes in the house and goes to the bathroom. Well, goes in that bathroom, where he's attacked with someone with a pig mask. And as far as Daniel goes, we find out he's still alive. Remember, he was in a safe place. The safe opens, and we find out he's actually in a safe. So after all that happens, Eric wakes up, and he finds a tape recorder. And the recording is of Amanda. And we find out she was innocent of the charge. And we find out she's working with the Jigsaw Killer, or John Kramer. And that was a pretty interesting reveal. Now Amanda appears at the doorway and says game over and seals the door. And we hear Eric screaming. So like the first one, I thought this one was pretty good. Now a fun fact about this movie. It wasn't actually originally written as a Saw sequel at all. In fact, I think it was actually written before Saw. Yeah, it was originally called The Desperate, but many studios rejected it. So then Greg Hoffman received the script and showed it to his partners. Lee Wannell actually wrote some changes. I thought that was pretty interesting. I would have never guessed this wasn't originally written as a Saw sequel, but I'm glad it's there now. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my review of Saw 2. I'll see you guys again soon.